can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. There's still a mission that a nigga own. Don't make me hit you in your head like that nigga Bone. Since a youngster, I've been standing on the fucking throne. I'm Shoestring, I'm the king, bitch, I stand alone. Can't be stopped, I'm rolling through you like a wagon. Don't make me hit you with these flames like a dragon. Can't be stopped, that's my position, ain't no other word. I see you walking shit you talking that ain't never heard. Can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. So don't you ever try to quad me. We causing ruckus in this bitch like a ride beat. So pump your motherfucking fist and nigga make some noise. They got us packing in this bitch like the Gotti boy. Can't be stopped. You better listen. I'm a bigger K. Fuck my age on the stage, bitch. I'm in the way. Can't be stopped. That's my position. Ain't no other word. I see you walking shit you talking that ain't never heard. Can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. Up in this bitch, that's how a nigga feeling. They tried to block me out the game, but I'm still dealing. They tried to knock me off my toes, but I'm still standing. Don't make me load this motherfucker, hit you with a cannon. Can't be stopped. Up in this bitch, I do you like a drug. And when the doctor leave your room, I'ma pull a plug. Can't be stopped. That's my position, ain't no other word. I see you walking shit you talking that ain't never heard. Can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. No.
Can't be stopped. No, can't be stopped. Yeah, that was Shoestring, and that was off his album, Black Friday. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And I am Cruise Control, and this is the Nothing Sacred interview with Shoestring. Thank you for joining us today, Shoestring.
What's up, Playboy? What it do? What it do?
Oh, man, just chilling, man. Chilling up in Oregon, so you know what I'm doing up here. Just floating.
Man,
oh, yeah.
You know what, though, man? I got one criticism about that song. It's too short. That beat is so dope, and you write it so well, and you just want to hear you going off, man. But like, it seems like each verse only has 8 bars on it, as opposed to 16 or shit on that. I'd want to hear 24. What made you do it a little shorter like that?
Well, it's like I just feel like when you're doing a solo album, I feel like when you're doing a solo album and you got 10, 12 albums, I didn't have no feature on the Black Friday album. It was just all Shoestring straight. So I felt like, they finna hear me for a whole album. So I just some songs I want to jump in, jump out. And I feel that same way too. I feel like in some spots I should have rapped longer, but I'd rather for people to want more than have too much.
Yeah, well, you did that because I was like, God damn, man, I want to hear you just ripping a whole, you could even gone through it with no hook and just rapped, like one whole big verse. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that beat Yeah, that beat the shit too, man. That's that got that old school.
That's sweet.
They got that's that old school funk right there. They got that gangster feel to it, man. That's my shit too, man.
Well,
Yeah,
when,
yeah, that's that
especially
Parliament.
during the verses when you just up it and add more layers throughout the verse, man. I was like, oh shit, that was sweet. Yeah, I definitely dug that. That's from Black Friday. When was that album released?
Man, I dropped that album about maybe a month and a half ago, man, and then I dropped another album before that, maybe about 8-9 months ago, called Fix My City. So I'm just trying to keep it moving, man. We got a lot of Dayton Family material that's going to be coming soon. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all be looking for that, man. It's coming. And my boy Bootleg, he working on the album right now too, man. After this last Bootleg album drop, we finna hit them with about 2 or 3 Dayton Family albums, man. So y'all be looking forward. Y'all look for that.
Oh,
Nice.
Definitely. So Black Friday, we do have actually. I think the songs that we have, all 4 of them, are from Black Friday and Fix the City. Is that? I think that's correct, right, Max?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
You know, I did have a question though, man. When a lot of people don't know that you guys back in the day dropped a demo that was pretty much just available around Flint. And a lot of those songs that were on that demo actually ended up on What's on My Mind. But you guys changed some things, man. Like Dope Dayton Ave only has 3 verses on it when the original had 5. What happened there?
Well, you know, man, shit, that first Dope Dayton Ave, that motherfucker alone was probably about 10 minutes long, man. We had verses. See, when rappers first started, you know, you didn't get tired of that shit, man. Those verses, we had to cut it down later on, a few years, you know, past that time. But back then, man, if you remember the one you talking about with 5 verses, shit, man, that motherfucker was probably about 10 minutes long, man.
I love that shit.
Each verse was probably about 2 minutes. Each verse was about 2 minutes, man. So we was young and hungry, and we had so much to say when we was coming out the gate, man. And shit was new, so that was like when you was first getting the Dayton Family. People didn't get enough of it, man. We was just, you know, we was spitting bars like a motherfucker. We was young, man. We had energy, and you had to stop us. We'd keep going. So as we got a little older, we started finding out about, you know, bars and, you know, the radio stations. They didn't want to play nothing past 16 bars and everything. So we started learning that you had to manage that and cut down some. So we didn't want to do that, but we had to do what we had to do because the labels, they were like, you know, we couldn't just keep making those 10-minute songs, you know.
So speaking of how you got your start, just for our listeners or whoever's out there, I'm not too familiar. I mean, I have an idea. I'm not as well versed as Max and all this shit. So when did you get started? You got started yourself with Dayton Family, or did you meet them after you had gotten started? And when was that? Let's just get a little brief history of where you came from a little bit.
Well, you know, I'm Shoestring for the Dayton Family. I come from Flint, Michigan, man. I always, like I say, man, what motivated me and motivated Bootleg too was Run DMC. Once I heard Run DMC, man, you know, that's my favorite group, man. Those are my favorite rappers. You know, we've been in it since, like I say, Run DMC, they dropped in like 1983. So once they dropped, that's who got me into rap. And I've been rapping ever since I heard Run DMC. So, like, far as my solo career, you know, I've been rapping ever since about 86, 87.
Damn.
You know, Bootleg, he been rapping about 86, 87. We was both doing our things around at little house parties and everything. We was solo artists, so he was rocking spots, I was rocking spots. We was battling on buses. I was winning talent shows, and what it was, our brother Eric Dorsey and my brother Tyrese Peterson, they was like best friends, and you know, they got together. Ira, he was in prison, and he got ready to come home. And, you know, both of them were together, and they was just like, hey, man, my brother better than your brother. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Ira, this is how me and Ira got together. Our brothers was like talking about who was the best. But in that time, I was just coming home. I was already in the studio, and Steve Pitts was my producer already, and I had 2 albums when Ira came home. So we set it up where we were supposed to meet each other. I went around to our house, man, and what I did is I had a big box. What I did is, back in those days, you didn't have rappers that was actually in the studio that was really recording that. So it was a big thing for you to be able to play your music and have beats and albums. So when I got with Ira, I didn't even rap to Ira. I just had a big box and I pushed play and let him hear some of my songs, and he really liked it. And then what he did, he rapped acapella to me, and I bust the beatbox to it. And what's so crazy about it, the song Dope Day Nav, our first verse, he spit that. And the beat that Dope Day Nav got, I done that beat with my mouth while he rapped it. So that's how that became our first song, Dope Day Nav. He had his verse already, and I done the beat. And that was our first song. Once we done it, we kicked it, man. And after that, we dropped Dope Day Nav. And, man, it was history after that.
Man. So you said you had 2 albums out prior to that. Are those, can you find those?
Where the albums went out, I just had 2 albums that was recorded. That was my solo. They was my solo albums, but I never dropped them albums because once I got with Bootleg, you know, we took it from there, and it was Dayton Family from there. So the stuff that I had, I never dropped. I never really wanted to be a solo artist anyway. And once I got with Dayton Family, man, that was like, man, oh man, we clicked so strong. It was like magic, dog. It was like, man, we was really like a family, man. We was. I mean, just everything what rappers doing right now, man. We had done that when we was young. Like once we dropped Dope Day Now, my man Matt Hinkle, better known as Backstabber, he was the big drug dealer on Dayton Street. So when he heard the album, he just went crazy. He went crazy. I mean, when he heard the song Dope Day Now, he just went crazy by his name. And that song, we broke down the whole Dope Day Now clique. So all the dudes that was selling dope on that set, man, when they heard that song, they instantly just supported us and got behind us, and they financially they supported everything we did. So it was like they had money, we had talent. So my boy Matt Hinkle, he was the big dog. That's how he got in the group. He was the big dog. He heard that song. After that, man, he just started investing in us, and we started rocking all the local talent shows and all the clubs. And like I say, he brung the riches to the game. So we didn't have to worry about looking good. And you know, like he'll take us to the malls, and man, he'll spend $1,000 on me and Ira just in clothes and tennis shoes and hats. So when people seen us, they really took to us because not only did we sound good and the music was hot, but man, we looked at like $1 million, even though we didn't rap about that. We came from the hood. We came from struggle. So even though you've seen us with the new Jordans on and the rhinestone clothes and the freshest, with the new cars, we still never rapped about that. We came from the struggle, and that's what we talked about. That's what we talked about. We rapped about, I'm going through a thing. So we come together.
So, Max, just a quick question for you, just to tie this in. When did you first discover the Dayton Family? When was you?
Man, it was in '92.
It had to have been.
You remember Montrell, right? That we went to school with.
Yeah.
He was from Flint, so he brought that because he used to go back there for the summer, and he came home, and I was like, hey man, so what did you get any new music while you were out there? He's like, yeah man, this group called Dayton Family. So I was like, oh, I got to borrow that. So yeah, I borrowed the tape, man, and I played the fuck out of that tape.
Man, the white man, them white kids went, man, them white kids went crazy over that shit. I remember, like I say, we were when we came out, man, we started with our own record label when we first started, but we was young. We didn't really know the business. We didn't really know what we really had. By the time we came out, like in the newspapers, like in the entertainment section in the back, we always be like number one. We was out selling anybody from Flint in the Flint, Detroit, Saginaw, Pontiac area. Man, we was out selling everybody. And how Dayton Family first blew, we went to Saginaw. Once that little EP you talking about with the 5 songs, we pressed that up, and I had never, like you say, we 15, 16. We had never had been out of Flint, Michigan. So once we recorded that album and pressed it up, we said, bro, we just went to Saginaw. We went down to Saginaw, Michigan. We went to their tape store, and my boy Matt Hinkle, he had a custom minivan, but the minivan he had was so out cold, man. It had like a a Los Angeles paint job on it. It was so out cold. It had a kid on it, man. It was pink. It was pink and blue, but they don't even make Ricardo seats no more. He had Ricardo seats, just all leather, pink and leather, man, and the sounds in it. He had like 8,000. Now this back when all the hot rods, when music and sounds and rims and fat meat, all that stuff was really, really popular. See, it ain't as popular like it was when we was growing up. We pulled down the Saginaw, man. We let the windows down. And then nobody knew us. They knew nothing about us. They never heard our music or nothing. All we did is we would put that tape in, because there was tapes. It wasn't even CDs then. We would put that tape in, and man, they get to listen to the Flint Town and all that, man. And they start. Next thing you know, they just start. From that first day, it took us one day to build. Just one day, we went up there one day, all day, just selling it by playing it. Everybody that heard it, man, they bought that tape. Next thing you know, it was the hottest tape in Saginaw. The next time I went to Saginaw, I dated a girl. I didn't even know how big it was. We had did what we did, but I dated a girl and stayed all night in Saginaw one night. We stayed at a friend's house, and I was in the attic. And man, it was summertime. It was probably about 72 degrees at night. And man, I swear, man, I was like 15. Man, that's all I heard all night. Dude, man. Drifting on a fantasy. What's up, Mom? I'm talking about all night, every car. I was like, man, I was tripping. I'm from Flint, Michigan, so just going somewhere else as a kid, never been. I mean, the feeling, man, just the feeling. I mean, every car. I mean, see a lot of rap groups and stuff, and rappers and stuff, they don't understand how popular music really was then. They don't understand that people really, a kid would take his last $10 and spend it on a tape. And you really, like, follow the magazines, the Source magazines, Vibes, Murder Dog. You bought them issues, them issues, you had to have the issues, because them issues let you know whenever Scarface was going to come out, whenever NWA, whoever your favorite rapper was, the date was in there, and when that date that album was going to drop, you sold out. People don't know. People had to really buy music then. They don't understand, man. They just don't know. And back then, you had cribs. You know, if you remember MTV, you had cribs. You notice now, you don't see rappers. You don't see cribs no more. You don't see it because people don't buy music. People are not making money like they did when we was growing up. When we was growing up, being a rapper was like being an NBA player, man. You really made it. It really was a living in that. You know what I'm saying? That's all we did, and we paid taxes like our grandparents and everything else. People don't understand it was a job. And you was a rapper, man, it was, people really looked up to rappers. Now you can say you're a rapper now. There's so many people rapping on every corner. You can say you're a rapper now to a female, and she looking like a rapper. I mean, she looking at her like, you're a rapper. That's just.
What do you have, a podcast or a YouTube channel now?
Yeah, SoundCloud and everything,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They all over the place now. So that's one thing I definitely feel. One thing I hate, that the rappers, won't get a chance to see the music the way we see it, because it'll never be like it was back then.
That's so true. We'll talk about that a little bit more after we get into our next song. We'll go to that now. I also do want to talk about this song a little bit, just because it actually seems like you're actually speaking to like the real governor of the city. So I think this is Fix the City, I believe we're going into, right?
Fix the city.
Fix this city.
My city.
So
yeah,
Fix my city. So let's go into that now. This is off is this off the same album? This is off, obviously, Fix My City. It's off Fix My City, because that's the name of the fucking album. Yes. Lay off that cartridge, bro. Gotta lay off that Granddaddy perp. That's what I've been.
Oh, okay. Hitting the vape, huh?
Hitting the vape, man. So, anyways, let's get into that now. We'll be back in just a minute to talk more with Shoestring of the Dayton Family on the Nothing Sacred interview. This is Fix My City.
Hey Hey, Mr. Governor.
Fix my city.
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 Hey, Mr. Governor, you acting like a water clown. Why should I pay my water bill? You know the water brown. I see you washing up your babies and they looking clean, but in my house the water's dirty like a dirty dream. Woke up this morning and I couldn't even just take a drink. My hair is falling out my head, I see it in the sink. Hey, Mr. Governor, I'm dying, they say you to blame. You cut the unions in my city, they say you a lame. You making moves on the news, now we crying blue. Got rusted pipes and plus my baby got no tennis shoes. You tried to poison us with lead, but we never did. Me and my people got together, now it's you instead. Hey, Ricky Snyder, you the devil, but you in disguise. When God is with us, be against us, but we like surprise. Drop to your knees and say a prayer, cause you live in sin. We plan on working with the staff, but not you again. Hey, Mr. Governor.
Fix my city.
Hey, come on, Governor.
Fix my city.
Hey, Flint Town.
Fix my city.
Hey, Flint, Michigan.
Fix my city.
Hey, Northside.
Fix my city.
Hey, my Governor.
Fix my city.
Hey, Southside.
Fix my city.
Hey, Eastside.
Fix my city.
Hey, Mr. Governor, this Flint is where my family lives. You steady taking from my city and you never give. You steady closing up the schools, so we kill it first. You promised us to make it better, but you made it worse. Hey, Mr. Governor, you hear me, boy, just do your job. You put that poison in my city, now we calling God. You got them babies breaking out, you should have been ashamed. I know you looking in the mirror, that's an ugly frame. The river front, that water's dirty, boy, you know you wrong. I never let you off the hook, I had to make a song. Just for my people up in Flint, we got to stick together. Just cause they dealing with the po, they think we take whatever. Abandoned houses in my hood, looking like the wood. They moving drugs on every corner, you can smell it good. Drop to my knees and pray to God, cause we live in sin. We plan on working with the staff, but not them again. Hey, Mr. Governor.
Fix my city.
Hey, come on, Governor.
Fix my city.
Hey, Flint Town.
Fix my city.
Hey, Flint, Michigan.
Fix my city.
Hey, Northside.
Fix my city.
Hey, my Governor.
Fix my city.
Hey, Southside.
Fix my city.
Hey, Eastside.
Fix my city.
George School.
Fix my city.
King School.
Fix my city.
Garfield.
Fix my city.
Northern.
Fix my city.
Central.
Fix my city.
Whittier.
Fix my city.
Pearson.
Fix my city.
Bryant.
Fix my city.
Homedale.
Fix my city.
Martin School.
Fix my city.
Longfellow.
Fix my city.
Northwestern.
Fix my city.
Homeschool.
Fix my city.
Merle School.
Fix my city.
Jefferson.
Fix my city.
Kennedy.
Fix my city.
All the Flint, Michigan schools was closed down. The government failed us. F a lot for life.
Fix my city. Fix my city.
Okay.
All right, that was Fix My City by Shoestring off the album Fix My City. We are here with the Nothing Sacred interview. I am still cruise control, and we got Max over there.
Yep.
Now, Shoestring, about this, is this regarding Flint? And you talk about Flint. Is this Fix My City regarding Flint and the actual governor of Flint? Or is it, what city is this?
Well, what it is, man, I know you done heard about the water in Flint. Have you heard about the water?
Oh yeah, water crisis.
Water
Yep.
crisis or some crazy
it
shit?
was, you got people all around the world, man. You got people all around the world, man, that's bringing water. NBA players, football players, man, rappers, singers. There's so many people that been here just bringing water here because a lot of kids have been poisoned through the lead,
shit.
through the lead in the water. You know, our governor have knew about a lead problem, and he tried to sweep it under the rug, and he got busted. You know what I'm saying? He got busted. He done knew about it for a couple years, but our new mayor, she hooked up with Hillary Clinton. And like I say, it wasn't getting no national news, and then nobody know nothing about the lead in the water. It was just on a local level. But once we got our new mayor, you know, she hooked up with Hillary Clinton, and Hillary Clinton, back when they was going through them debates, they came to Flint, Michigan, and had a Democrat debate here, man, and it hit the news, and it hit NBC one of them, it hit one of them big CNN and all that, and it just, after that, it took off. So, man, it really put the fire up under our governor, man. So it's like, man, you got kids dying, you had kids poison, breaking out with skin rashes, all kind of stuff, man, from the rusted pipes, man, and just, you know, it's just like, and then the water bill, the thing is, the water bill, you know, you can't bathe in the water, you can't drink the water, or none of that, but we got the highest water bills, man. We paying, you know, $150, $200 water bills a month. You can't even bathe, like I say, you can't even bathe or drink the water. We've been drinking, like I say, they've been giving bottled water free for like, man, maybe probably about a good year now. So it's like you got to bath with bottled water and drink. Don't nobody drink these water and drink the water from Flint, Michigan right now. And they call themselves fixing the pipes, man. You know, they call themselves fixing the pipes, but it's just a little something that the governor trying to do. It got that national attention, got that national attention on it, man, and they put that fire up under his ass, man. So I had to make that song, man, just talking about the governor, knowing that, you know, he tried to run us through the Flint River, man, the dirtiest water, man, the Flint River. They tried to have our water coming from the Flint River, man. Oh, man, it just, man, the governor, man, Governor Snyder, man, it's so out cold, man. He out cold, dog. So I had to make a song, man, that just make sure the world was aware about, you know, this problem, man. So
yeah, no,
that's what it was, man.
Yeah, obviously, in making the album, titling the album about that, obviously bringing awareness to it as well. I mean, you've lived there obviously all your life, right, in Flint?
Yes, yep. So, I've been here all my life, so man.
When did this? So you've been, obviously the water has been, it seems to me, would have to have been poisoned all that fucking time, right?
Yeah, it's been about I'll say about 2 or 3 years, about a good 3 years. But like I say, the pipes, what it is, the pipes are so motherfucking old, man. When they breaking them pipes out and showed them pipes, man, pipes were so rusty, man. They old ass pipes. They should have been changed.
And they're made of lead.
They should so now they try to change the pipes. They got the new kind of pipes that's made like a plastic or something.
Yeah, that actually don't have metal fucking rust and lead flowing through them, so you can drink that shit.
Yeah, so that's what they doing now. That's what they trying to do now.
I heard
but
they were trying to save money, from what I understand, by going through the Flint River versus Detroit Waterworks, you know.
They were trying. Yeah, they call themselves trying to save water, trying to save money. But man, if look at the disaster, if they would have went on and changed that water and went on and changed the pipes, man, they could have changed the pipes. I think. I forgot. But it's way more expensive now. So man, they really messed
screwed
up.
The pooch on that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Some fucking corporate guy going, you know, we need to save some money. What's the one thing people need, regardless of anything else? Hey, that's water. You know, let's save some money by cutting corners on fucking water.
Right.
What the fuck? Who the fuck?
You know, what was your personal experience with this shit, man? I mean, like, for you, like, you actually had to bathe using bottled water and brush your teeth with that shit?
Man, look, man. It got so bad. It got so bad when you be running. It got so bad that you be running the bath water, and that shit just started turning brown, man. You look when I first started realizing, I'd be looking up and I look back, get ready to take a bath, and I look up, and I'm like, damn, man, this motherfucking water look like teeth. It looks like teeth. I'm like, I'm for real, like straight teeth, bro. I'm like, this, you know, I'm like, what the fuck going on, man? So, you know, I couldn't take no bath for that. You know, I couldn't take it, but it got to the point where the rust from the pipes and shit started coming out on the water, man. And then you got big lawsuits, man. You had some of them lawyers and stuff coming down. They had construction people to take the water top off, man, and it was just so brown. The water shooting out the hydrants, man, so brown. It's just like you got a lot of lawsuits. So it's like I say, it's a lot of lawsuits going on too.
Crazy,
so man, it's ugly, man. But my like I say, the thing that really touched me was the kids, man. All the kids that was they was the main ones that were breaking out with rashes and just being sick, man, and just there was a couple kids died, and you know, so that's when it really got close to me, the baby.
Oh, yeah,
man.
definitely, man.
Yeah, well, they got women miscarrying because of that shit, from what I see.
Yeah.
You know, and Legionnaire's disease, all kinds of fucked up stuff.
Jesus,
Yeah, but they
man.
didn't have, like you said, that disease you just talked about, that right there. I think that killed like about 5 or 6 people around here. So man, it's been, man, it's been ugly, man.
That's crazy, man.
Sounds like it. Shit.
Yeah, but hey, man. So,
And then I like the politician who drinks the water on the TV and goes, "See, it's perfectly fine." Like, where did he even get that water from? I don't think he even got it from Flint's water supply.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, that was our mayor, our old mayor. He drunk it like it was fine to drink it, and then actually, Obama came here too, and he sipped some water too. And you know, wherever it came, it probably came from one of these
fucking
outskirts
Evian
places,
bottle.
Burton.
It's called an Evian
Burden or
bottle.
something like that, man, or Wasso or something. But he took a very little sip, so he was very misleading too, man.
He was cautious.
it
This
was
water's great. Takes a sip, like a little baby sip, like a, ooh, it's a
Yeah, that's
ooh,
what
I
he
took
did.
a
He
sip.
did. That's all he did.
Oh, this water's great. Look at, ooh, I took it's like you had like a drop of water, like a fucking raindrop on your tongue, motherfucker. Drink it, take a gulp. Come on,
Yep,
man. The
exactly.
water's safe. Drink it. It's the middle of the
Exactly. That's
summer.
all.
The fucking
Exactly.
sun's out. A nice,
That's what-
refreshing glass of fucking water, Mr. President. Have a gulp, dude.
Yeah, he
Jesus,
really
man.
do that just enough to get his goatee wet.
Pretty much.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So, anyways, you've got how many fucking albums do you have? Obviously, you've got 2 out. Like, have you just been? Did you get back into
Well-
rapping, or did you just take a hiatus, or come back strong, or have you been always
Well-
just pushing out this kind of shit?
Well, if you take Dayton Family, Bootleg, and me, you know, you all of our work, we probably got about 18, 19 albums all together. My
Damn.
solo album, I got four solo albums I dropped. I got my first album was called Representing to the World End. That was with Tommy Boy. And then my second album was called Cross Addicted. I dropped that with Eshon. And then my third album was Fix My City, and my fourth album was Black Friday. And I had I couldn't even tell you about the numerous albums I had that didn't even never come out.
Mhm.
And it was like I had about 3 or 4 albums that never came out, but it was at that time I didn't have a deal on the table at that time. So, you know, by the time, you know, by not having a deal to be able to promote it like I wanted to, the time passed, and once it looked like I could have did something with it, I just felt like, you know, I'd have been sitting on the album. You know, a lot of people, when they even when they hear the albums, they be like, damn, this shit's so hard, man. They be like, man, you never dropped that. And the cats that when I was working, it was like, String, you have to be crazy, man. You never dropped that shit. But, you know, I'm so serious about music. It's like, if I'm working on something and it's, you know, I'm working on something and it, a year or 2 later, you know, I don't want to drop that shit. You know, 17 months, if I ain't dropped it by 17 months, I'm just, you know, shit changed, sound changed.
It's stale. It's like
you know,
old bread. You got to get rid of expiration dates.
Yeah,
passed.
yeah. You know, shit changed. So, you know, a lot of people was like I was crazy for not dropping them albums, but it was just like at that time I just didn't have the promotion. And even with us doing music today, you know, we still don't have the baggage that we had when we was doing FBI and What's on My Mind. We had the machine behind it there. We had Relativity Records, which just was a machine.
Yeah,
you know, they
massive,
really
yep.
when it came to promoting, you know, they really blew Dayton Family up. You know what I'm saying? So really these days you ain't really got that promotion like that. So we're kind of underground. Even in these albums, that, like I say, the Black Friday album and the Fix My City album, they're real good, man. But like you say, it's probably so many people that ain't even heard them records. A lot of times I see fans and they hear some of my stuff and they be like, damn, man, I didn't even know y'all had this out. Some fans think What's on My Mind and LBI. Some people think them, you know, those are only 2 albums.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Some people think that was our only 2 albums, and they think that because them was the album we had the promotion behind, we had the machine behind. Them was the ones that was on hit the MTVs, the BTs, and all that stuff. You know, the box. They don't even have a box now, but back then
Oh yeah.
they had video.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the box? I used to
Oh
love
yeah,
the
I
box.
remember the box. You call in and request a song. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I remember
Actually,
all that shit.
I do have a question. This is $1 million question. Okay, you guys, how come with the re-release of What's on My Mind, you guys pulled Fuck a DOA off the album?
Well, we actually got lucky that we was able to do that because that was a remake. That was that beat was a remake of an old school beat, and they was charging for us to use that sample. We got lucky and got past the first time when we done it. But once we got with a big record label, they did business the right way. So, you know, we could have did it, but the motherfuckers who had the original beat, you know, they wanted to damn near take all the publishing, and then they wanted to charge like $10,000 to use that sample. So we had to take that off the album.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting story behind that.
And
So
that was one, and we loved it, and that hurted us. We loved that song. Shit.
I can't even find it on the internet, man. That's a great song. You know, where you go on a group called who is that group anyway? I never even heard of them. DOA?
Yeah, they was a local group. DOA was a local group that they really wasn't about shit, but they really wasn't about shit, but like due to me and Ira being so popular in Flint, Michigan, they was their local group around Flint, Michigan, and due to me and Ira me and Bootleg, the Dayton Family was so popular, they, you know, for them to get in the game, they started trying to diss me and Ira them coming out. People started calling me, and they'll be, you know, they'll start their show like Paige and Raheem Peterson to the stage, Paige and Ira Dorsey to the stage, and they'll have a song where they were dissing us. So people was calling like, man, y'all, you heard y'all the song DOA, boom, they dissing y'all. And really, I ain't gonna lie to you. Back then, you know, the song was kind of decent. It was kind of decent, I ain't gonna lie. But they just didn't know who they were fucking with. They was actually calling out a group that wasn't actually rapping about that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I took it personal. They didn't know me. They calling me and trying to diss me. So when people told me, I told Bootleg, I say, when I see DOA, I'm beating their ass. I didn't know him, but Bootleg knew him. So one day, man, we out riding, we getting ready to go into the record store, and we had just got some new Dayton Family posters, and you know, I'm pulling up to the side, I'm just pulling up, Ira getting out the car, he finna run them in the tape store and drop them off. When I pull up, and he get out the car and run, as he's going in, DOA is coming out the record store, and he knew him. So he called me, I'm in the car, he like, String. I turn around, he don't say nothing, he just look at them. So I'm looking like, who was them? But then I looked at their hat, and their hat said DOA. So they looking at me like, oh shit, so they looking at me like, oh shit, what's going on? So they see me, once Ira tell me that, they see me push the car and put it in park, and they see me get out. So they get in their car. They trying to get in their car on the passenger side. You know, I lock my door. Look, I lock my door, and I'm walking toward the car. They trying to hurry up and get in the car. And my man on the passenger side, he don't get all the way in. He kind of halfway to the door, but he looking out like he think it's gonna be conversation. He looking at me like, man, what this motherfucker finna do? Is he finna conversate? You know, I walk right up to him. I don't say not one word. I walk right up to him, bust him dead in this shit. Damn. When I hit him, as soon as I hit him, Bootleg dropped the posters, and him and it's 2-on-2. Bootleg dropped, this the honest to God too. Bootleg dropped the posters. Him and Bootleg and one get to fighting, and me and my man get to fight. I'm beating the shit out of my man. Bootleg and the other guy, man, they all in the middle of the street up under the motherfucker. They under the stoplight, dog. They fighting all in the middle of the street. I don't know. Then they just disappeared. But this dude I'm fighting, it wasn't even no fight. I'm gonna pick them up. You know when you pull up at a store, the little brick that be on the ground that you pull up your car up to?
Yeah, the parking curb, yeah.
Yeah, that right there. I slammed my man right across one of those. I slammed him, bam. So his back is on that. I'm sitting up on him, and I'm just, the record dude at the own the store, he like, Shoestring, man, don't get yourself in no trouble. I got this motherfucker by his collar. I'm sitting up on him, he can't move. I'm like, motherfucker, you say what? You say Page, I say, you say Page or Raheem Peterson to the stage? Boop, boop, beating the dog shit out that motherfucker, man. I end up breaking his nose, and next thing you know, while I'm fighting, I see a motherfucker come behind me, like he trying to step me. Now, so I get up and move out the way, and this bootleg, I don't know what happened to the dude he was fighting. He disappeared. I get up, and this bootleg stepping the motherfucker I just whooped. So both of us beating his ass. You know what I'm saying? So while we doing that, the dude bootleg was fighting. He sneaked back into the car and shit. He come out of his truck, man, with a motherfucking wrench. Man, he had to come. He came out of his car, man, with the longest wrench I ever saw in my life. Dude. I ain't never seen no wrench. He came out, dog. He came out with a wrench that was long as a broomstick. And I was in my granddaddy Bonneville, and the motherfucker swung, and he put a hole in my granddaddy Bonneville. And after that, he just was swinging with it long enough. He was swinging with it long enough to keep us off his ass, where both of them got in the car, and they pulled off. But when he hit my granddaddy Bonneville and put a hole in the Bonneville, that's what made it personal for me, see. That's what made it personal, where I was like, man, this nigga, I got to take my granddaddy car home, this motherfucker, and put a hole in my granddaddy. I'm like, man, whenever I see this motherfucker, I'm whipping this motherfucker ass every time I see him, and I've never seen him again.
Well, you even on Can't Be Stopped, you had a line where you said, "I'll bust you in your head like that nigga Bone." So I guess you're talking about that actual situation.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I bust you. No, I was just saying that I'll bust you in your head like a nigga Bone. That's a dude named Bone from Saginaw. He dead now, but he was a real gangster, man. He had family. All his family was in Flint, Michigan, but he was from Saginaw, man, and he was terrorizing motherfuckers. He was a straight killer, man. So when I was saying Bone, it was a motherfucker. I was talking about a motherfucker that really was busting heads from Flint, Michigan, and his name was Bone, and he was in a group called Scambino Mob. You ever look him up? It was Scambino Mob, man. Yep. Man, they was the gangster. They was the gangsters group coming from up this way, man. Them niggas was real gangsters.
No. Actually, the only dude alive from that group now is Bulletproof, I believe.
Yeah, Bulletproof. He was in there. Bulletproof was in that. He was in that group too. You know what I'm saying? They definitely wasn't bullshitting. You know, they definitely wasn't bullshitting. They was definitely cracking motherfuckers' head. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Let's. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Max.
Oh, I was just gonna say. So that's Took and Bone. You used to talk about two guys named Took and Bone. I thought that was the DOA cats.
Oh no. Took and Bone. That was these other old school cats. They was actually before. They was really in Run DMC time. So they was actually some cats that was maybe a year or two older than us, and I actually had looked up to Took and Bone myself, because, like I say, I was young and they was a year or two older than us, and they was actually doing shows, and I heard a lot. They was real popular before we was popular. They was real popular just in Flint, Michigan, man, and they was on like a Run DMC tip. It was two of them, and they went back and forth just like Run DMC. They was real hot. But somewhere down the line, my boy Bootleg and Bone, they used to battle each other and disrespect each other or something. So, somehow that started, and we end up crushing them on some real shit. We end up crushing them, but them our friends though. They cool people, man. Okay. I actually looked up to them guys.
Oh, okay. That's because I know you dissed them on the same track as DOA. Well, shit, man. You want to jump into Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah, let's jump into Caitlyn Jenner so you can eat them out like dinner. Controversial song. Your tolerance.
That Caitlyn Jenner, that's for them fruity ass niggas, man.
Well, we're gonna talk about your lack of tolerance when we get back, Shoestring. Gosh.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Let's get into this. Okay. This is off Black Friday, I believe, correct?
I actually saw Fix My
Oh,
City.
Fix My City. That's right. So
Fix My City.
Fix My City.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Yeah,
keep forgetting.
that's all Fix My City.
Can't Be Stopped was off Black Friday. That's my stoned ass again, once again. Anyways, let's get into a change of pace here. Here's Caitlyn Jenner. We'll be back in the Nothing Sacred interview in just a few.
Caitlyn, you Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You change your name from Bruce and now they call you Caitlyn Jenner. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You change your name from Bruce and now they call you Caitlyn Jenner. Tell you like this, better obey. Your raps ain't tight, they okay. Your jeans so skinny, you so gay. Slice them up and cut like OJ. Pink wine, that's what you sippin'. One skirt, you out here trippin'. Wanna be a girl, you flippin'. With a nose like Scottie Pippen. Let's come from a different angle. With you, I can never tango. You just don't speak my lingo. Your favorite color's mango. I dress just like I'm Gotti. You dress just like a Dottie. Perfume smelling on your body. Bitch, you just a carbon copy. You ain't no fucking woman, but you swear your tits is coming. Popping pills and now you humming. Niggas in your ass, they drumming. Your back is where they enter. Fox eat your ass for dinner. You change your name from Bruce and now they call you Caitlyn Jenner. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You change your name from Bruce and now they call you Caitlyn Jenner. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You change your name from Bruce and now they call you Caitlyn Jenner. Better watch your little ranger. With them your son in danger. Dudes with boobs, yes they strangers. Get them up and show some anger. Better watch your babysitter. Better watch your baby hitter. Better watch your baby getter. For it be your baby splitter. The truth, you just a sissy. Went from Mr. straight to Missy. Y'all in the sauna kissy. How the hell you get them hickeys? In the joint they heard you moaning. In the joint they heard you boning. Now this shit you ain't owning. In the joint your lips were foaming. You like your body curving. You swear your body pervin'. Fingernails you out here surfing. Having dreams about Kyrie Irving. Your back is where they enter. Facts eat your ass for dinner. You change your name from Bruce and now they call you Caitlyn Jenner. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You change your name from Bruce and now they call you Caitlyn Jenner. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. You change your name from Bruce and now they call you Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh yeah, Caitlyn Jenner for all the transgender weird fuckers. Yeah, you dropped a Now, was this directed at Caitlyn Jenner, or are you just talking about just bitch ass motherfuckers in general?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't directed at Caitlyn Jenner. I'm gonna tell you what that song about. That song was about the type of guys that be in prison. It's the type of guys that be in prison, and they be fucking boys. They be gangsters. Go to prison for killing motherfuckers or something. But then you hear about them in the joint. They fucking boys. Then they come home and be acting all gangster and acting like you don't know about it. But in the joint, they sleeping with boys. You see what I'm saying? They come home. It's a lot of motherfuckers come home and they acting more thug. They come home like, yeah, I killed the motherfucker, all this and that. Okay, you killed the motherfucker and everything, but man, hey, when you was in the joint, motherfucker, we heard you was sleeping with boys and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So you Caitlyn Jenner ass nigga. So that's from the down. That's on the people that's down low that's been in the joint. A song about motherfuckers been in the joint, sleeping with them boys. Then they come home, act all gangster and act like they thug and got that pass. But see, once you've been sleeping with boys, man, you ain't gangster to me no more. I don't give a fuck who you is.
It's hard to be gangster when you need to be held for in your cell, I guess, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or you're sucking dick for cigarettes or whatever. That's
yeah. Look, that's from them fruity motherfuckers. That's from them tight jean wearing motherfucker. Men showing their feet wearing flip flops and shit.
Hey, okay, you raise another point, man. I was going to ask you this because you make a lot of reference to women's feet in your songs. Do you have a foot fetish?
Man, I just love, when it comes to women, man, I love pretty toenails. You don't like pretty toenails?
I love feet. I am a foot man.
Man,
I love
it ain't. I just love. I love everything about a woman, man. It's just when you see a woman that's beautiful and her toenails is painted and they pretty and her fingernails match them and pretty legs. I just love a woman, man. Definitely her feet. I feel like, fathers, you trying to be a Mac or anything. I feel like, man, if you ain't kissing no ankles, you ain't doing that.
You don't like watching some dude in sandals, man, with his fucking toes sticking out, his funky ass
I
feet.
hate that shit. That's
Come on, man.
I don't believe in men wearing sandals and shit.
I hate sandals.
When I was growing up, man, that was just something. I don't know what it was, man. I don't know. I just never liked the sandals. That just wasn't my style. To me, that just represent. When I see, and this don't mean this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying every motherfucker you see in sandals is gay. It don't mean that. But man, to me, sandals. It just. Yeah, I'm just saying that don't mean. But to me, man, that's just when it comes to sandals and flip flops and motherfuckers showing their toes and feeling cute. Man, that's for women to me, man. I just feel like being manly is being manly. I mean, I feel like the only place you should wear, some kind of flip flops or something, and that's if you in swimming class or something, you on the beach or some shit like that, you know. But fathers just out feeling cute and thinking, some of these men be thinking they pretty than women and shit. So, motherfucker, I don't want to.
Fucking manicures and shit, pedicures, dudes getting pedicures and shit. I don't know, man. It's not my, that shit, man.
I want to see your big ass toes, motherfucker.
No, I don't want to. Exactly, I don't see your fucking hammerhead fucking toes, dude. Your fucking stubbed ass shit with the fucking yellow nail.
Open motherfucker.
I'll tell you.
Niggas wearing open toe.
Well, I was gonna say, I'll tell you though, there's nothing like taking a woman's toes and putting them in your mouth and just listening to her go, like just.
All right, dude. Hey, yo, Max, focus, interview.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I love pretty feet, but I ain't never been no motherfucker that just been sucking toes or nothing. I'm more of a type. I'm more of a type. Don't get me wrong. I'm older now, so I'm into, like I say, I kiss a lady feet. Our father's kissing her toes and kiss them, or I'll kiss her ankle or something like that. But just you gotta be somebody I really know, and you gotta be my girl to where what I'm saying. My girl, my girl is the only one I probably put my tongue on her feet, and this just ain't been long ago, and this is the first time I ever did that. Besides that, I always been a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. You got pretty feet, your feet clean, I'm the type of smooth type guy. I don't want to kiss on your ankles and kiss on your feet. It's a difference with kissing your feet than sucking your toes. I just ain't no.
Yeah,
I ain't no.
I'm the anti on this shit. So like, I'm gonna eat later. So let's just talk. Let's just.
See, I love sucking toes.
That's cool, man.
Shit.
That's great.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm definitely, talk to women, to say they love getting their toes sucked and, about freaks and shit. That just lets you know you freaky. But it's like, I like to leave something for you to imagine. I don't want to I'd rather kiss your toe and kiss your ankle and, kiss up your leg and leave something the way you like, ugh. I want to make a girl feel like, really, he's teasing me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to I ain't gonna just suck your toes and shit.
Hey.
So anyway, so what's up? What's up now, man? What are you up to right now? Are you doing? Obviously, the music scene's changed. Like you said, it's so fucking different than it used to be. Especially with being able to do home studio stuff that sounds just as good or similar quality to some professional shit that's done in studios. Like, what are you up to now, man? You got the 2 albums that obviously you're promoting them, but what the hell are you doing in terms? You doing any concerts? What are you up to in terms of that and promotion?
This what I'm doing. This what I'm doing right now, man. I'm in talks with people about setting up some tours. I'm in talk with my boy Bootleg about finishing these Dayton Family records. I'm in talk with some video dudes about Black Friday. I already got a video for We in the Club for Fix My City. I got a video for Cheddar Boy for Fix My City. I got a video for Fix My City on Fix My City, and I got a video called Rope Off on Fix My City. So I got 4 videos already shot for Fix My City. Now I want to shoot a video for a song called Young Niggas. I want to shoot a video, and that's on Black Friday album. And then I want to shoot a video for a song called Godzilla on Black Friday album, and I want to shoot a video called ISIS on Black Friday album, and I might shoot one for that Can't Be Stopped.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, that the Young Niggas track is the one that with the El DeBarge sample. I like that one, man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just you got to keep I come from the old school, so I keep some old school in it, because a lot of these young cats, I don't believe in, if you're going to do a beat and it's going to be a remake, I feel like you should take a beat from the 80s or the 70s or something. But a lot of these guys be doing mixtapes. It might be a rapper to have a song out right now, and then a rapper will take his beat and then come on it and similar to it. Man, come on, man, that's a song already out right now from a rapper. That's his beat. We don't want to hear you on another. Come up with your own shit. I like to hear people. I like to hear original shit. If you go rap on a beat from 20 years ago or 30 years ago.
Pay homage
don't rap
to
on no beat that's out today in 2017, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like they don't pay homage. I mean? They don't pay homage to the old grooves that can be rapped over. Like, oh, that would sound great over. No, they're like, oh, we don't give a shit about that, because music doesn't fucking matter anymore. And it used to matter, especially in the early 90s to mid 90s, in terms of rap music, where the fucking funk and actual live instruments and shit like that, and just sampling beats that actually paying homage, like, oh, that would sound amazing to a rap. Not like, oh, well, we're just going to take this random bleep and bloop shit and just, the shit today isn't even music.
2 Chainz beat or something.
Yeah, it's fucking not even music anymore. It's just like fucking sounds.
That's what they do. They come out and rap over, exactly, they come out and rap over 2 Chainz beat, and everybody know that song from being 2 Chainz. And then not only do they rap over that or rap over a Drake beat, but then they flow the same flow. They'll change the words up. They'll take the hook style, the hook pattern, like, well, motherfucker, and even if you're going to do that song, at least come up with your own concept to at least come up with your own flow and your own hook. Don't come and just change the words, but the flow going exactly like Drake. The flow going, you ain't going to just only take his beat, but you going to take his pattern of his rap, the pattern of his hook, and just change the words. Man, come on, man. You ain't done nothing but fit another rap.
And a lot of shit they're taking it from isn't that good in the first place. So they're copying shit in the first place. So it's like double shit.
And that's true. And that's true, man. And it's like, I don't knock none of these rappers. I'm not trying to knock them. The only thing I'm knocking about the rappers, because the only thing I'm knocking about the rappers is when a rapper comes and everybody take a style like Future. You got so many rappers that sound like Future. So my problem is all these motherfuckers sounding the same. That's my only problem. I'm not knocking these young cats, because a lot of these cats young, and that's what they into. That's their thing. No matter how we feel, we can say what we want to say, but the people that go to school with them young kids, they kids, and that's what they like, that's their thing. It's their time, so we're going to have to put up with it. But, damn, at least be original about it. My problem is everybody, you get one hot rapper, and everybody starts sounding like that motherfucker. That's my thing. I can't tell who is who. Everybody using this what you call it, this voice box shit, man. Everybody using what you call it?
Oh, autotune? You talking about autotune?
Yeah, everybody using the auto-tune. There's so many motherfuckers on that auto-tune shit. They got on T-Pain about it, who really mastered it, started this shit, and they got on him. He ran from it. Now all these motherfuckers, everybody that stole his auto-tune. So it's like, man, that's my only thing. I'm not knocking them. Get your money.
It's not
Get your money. But another thing I knock about this generation too is that, you know, fathers just these motherfuckers wearing skinny jeans, but they got the nerves to sag them motherfuckers. How can you have some Michael Jackson type, real tight pants on, but then the shit down to your leg, people can see your drawers? Like, come on, man, pull your pants up, man. It just, I mean, it's like you got the tightest pants on the world, but you want to sag them motherfuckers. I don't like that about this generation because, man, you gotta set some type of example. And fathers, our young men, and run around this motherfucker thinking it's all right to walk in the grocery store with your drawers showing and pants down. That shit look filthy. That shit look, you know, I don't condone that shit. Is another thing. Motherfuckers getting tattoos on their face. Like, man, what's wrong with you motherfuckers? You motherfuckers actually get tattoos on your face,
fucking face,
on your
dude.
eyes, right on your jaws. Man, come on, man. You motherfuckers get sad at me. What you gonna do? You motherfuckers go to church with all these tattoos on your face? Like, man, come on, man. That motherfucker's doing crazy,
And
man.
some of it's awful.
It's like ridiculous, man. Come on, man.
It's some of it's awful shit like the Pepsi symbol or the Nike symbol. Like, what the fuck on your face? Like advertising.
Man,
it's crazy, man.
Man, people that went crazy with these tattoos. At first, tattoos was something that, you know, was hid. You take off a shirt, you see a girl, and it was beautiful to see a lady with a heart on her back or something, or on her ankle or something.
Now it's fucking,
you
like
know,
a fucking
down
poster.
by her belly button down there. That was beautiful. You know, but now they done went crazy, making their whole bodies out this shit, man. And
It's fucking ugly as shit.
I was just watching. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm not a tattoo person in terms of like having everything covered with tattoos. It's like you got skin, it's beautiful for a reason. A tattoo here and there, that's cool, but fucking having your whole body like a fucking map of fucking the United States or some shit.
The Illustrated Man. Remember there was a book about that?
Yeah.
The Illustrated Man?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So what's you got some like information, man, if people want to get a hold of your music or they want to collab with you, or how would they get a hold of you, man?
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you like this, man. First of all, you know, I got an album called Fix My City and one called Black Friday. It's out right now. You can get those albums on iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, or anywhere. But you get it from my link, which is Dayton Family Shoestring .herenow.com. That's Dayton Family Shoestring .herenow.com. All together, lower cases, all together.
And that's
Once again,
HEAR, right?
that's Dayton Family Shoestring .herenow.com. Or you can hit me up on Facebook, and that's at Raheem Peterson Shoestring. That's my Facebook. And to get my Fix My City album, you got to get that from my PayPal. You hit me up on PayPal, which is paypal.me/shoestring. It's paypal.me/shoestring. That's what it is. Let me say that again. paypal.me/shoestring. That's where you get my Fix My City album at. I'll leave your address, and I'll send it straight to you.
Nice. And also you got a thing for collabs too, right? Because I saw something on Facebook. You got some good prices on collabs right now.
Oh yeah. You say what now?
Oh, I said you posted something on Facebook about you got a deal on collabs right now with rappers, man.
Oh features. Matter of fact, anybody out there that's listening that want to do a song with Dayton Family or want the Dayton Family to do a show in your town, you can hit me up at my work number. Only be serious about this. No joking, man. Hit me up on my work number. That's 810-336-3849. And the features, right now we're doing features for the low. We're doing shows for good prices. Y'all better get with the Dayton Family Shoestring or the Dayton Family we hot right now, man. This shit just beginning.
Yeah, sounds great, man. Your new shit's great. You haven't lost shit at all. It sounds fantastic. It's actually bringing back lyricism and good beats together again, which is what I want to hear coming back. It's very good shit, man. And let's go out with another mellow song. We'll mellow out to this. Max, this is
Back on that weed, man.
Back on that weed.
That, Black Friday, man. Use that Biz Markie sample. That was nice.
Oh, yeah. Back on that weed, man. So, you know, we love that weed. Anyway, so this has been the Nothing Sacred interview. Thanks a lot for coming on, Shoestring. We'll get your shit out here. It's probably going to be a day or two. I'm going out tomorrow, but we'll get it up a couple days from now. And we'll stay on after this is over. But anyways, this has been Nothing Sacred interview with Shoestring, and I am Cruise Control.
And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer. And that's
the story there, bitches! Yeah.
All right, man.
All right,
Thanks
man.
for having me, man.
Cool.
Thanks for coming on.
Yep. Listen to this song. You got what I weed.
Yeah, y'all know I just want to get high, man. Smoke some motherfucking weed, nigga. Nigga had stopped smoking for a minute, you know what I mean? Nigga had been smoking so many years, nigga, but today I feel kind of special, nigga. I got the urge, nigga, to blow some motherfucking perk, nigga. I'm gonna have to call my nigga. You can say it. Man, I'm looking out the window with my eyes to the sky. Seeing the smoke from the clouds made me wanna get high. See, it's been raining all day and that's been making me drag. I'm feeling cold, I'm feeling sick, I need some green in the bag. See, I can see it in my vision like a tree in the bush. But I don't want no dookie weed, boy, I want me some kush. I want some Larry or some cherry, probably blow me some berry. Got my chest kinda hairy, I get so hot that it's scary. Drop my blood and my brother's lean, man, I'm dipping a hit. Thought I seen Michael Myers and Jason, I'm tripping this shit. No, I'm just playing with you, boy, but this kush is a tackle. High as that, this shit is in hard and it's smelling like apple. Residue on my lip, yeah, I'm tasting the cookie. Reminiscing about the past, wish you was a rookie. Backstabber turned me out when I was J that B. Now I'm smoking up the Timberly and taking the sweet.
I'm back on weed. I'm back on that weed. You can say I'm smoking weed.
You can say it.
You can say I'm smoking weed. I'm back on weed. I'm back on that weed. You can say I'm smoking weed.
You can say it.
You can say I'm smoking weed.
You can say I'm smoking weed, motherfuckers, to the day that I die. I'm smoking weed, motherfuckers, on my way to the shot. I'm smoking weed on the road, all over the globe. I'm making up for the time, so many sacks that are sold. I should've told it, smoked it, rolled it up and croaked it. Watching my white boy whoop, I was so deeply provoked. I quit it for a minute, but I was fiending this shit. Watch my brother grip whip, he was leaning and lit. I was up off my toes, I wasn't having no hoes. But what I was doing, what? I was blowing them bows. I was higher than the motherfucker, deep in the slum. Me and my weed pipes, what? They was smoking like guns. I'm never deeply depressed, I be smoking the best. Got an S on my chest, smoking something from the west. So when you hold it up, just roll it up with papers and steam. Me and my habit, she my lady, boy, we at it again.
I'm back on weed. I'm back on that weed. You can say I'm smoking weed.
You can say it.
You can say I'm smoking weed. I'm back on weed. I'm back on that weed. You can say I'm smoking weed.
You can say it.
You can say I'm smoking weed. I'm back on weed.
Funny looking motherfucker. Why don't you whip this motherfucker to the curb, man? Pull over in that Burger King, man. Let's get that 2 for 10.
what?
2 Whoppers for $10 shit. Seem like to me, this motherfucking cherry got a nigga wanna eat on the cherry pie or something.
Oh,
nigga,
shit.
I'm higher than a motherfucker, nigga. Shit, I gotta suck on a motherfucking lollipop or something. Hold on, man. You hear something?
What?
You hear something?
What?
Wait a minute. You hear something? Nothing, motherfucker. Oh man, you tripping. You been smoking on that goddamn weed, man. There you go with that bullshit. Damn.